Welcome to a quick overview of our Builderall builder. With our builder, you will be able to create beautiful websites by either starting with a blank template, or you can make use of the AI to help you generate your content, or you can use any of our existing templates. Now, what makes Builderall very unique is the flawless integration with other applications within the platform, such as the booking builder, our mailing bots, which is email marketing, a site bot, messenger and chat bots, our e-learning, webinar, and so much more. So let's go and take a look at what it looks like on the inside. So once you've created your website, it's going to take you to a page looking like this. Now, because we didn't use AI for this example, you can see that we have got a blank website. And I'm going to click to delete this box right here at the top so that I can give you a quick overview of the tool itself. Now you'll see at the top with this blue line that this is a panel. All right. If you want to add panels or multiple panels, you can do that in a variety of ways. You can either go and click on the mini toolbar at the top by cloning the element. And if you have got some information or elements on this panel and you click on clone, it's actually going to clone that information with it. Otherwise, you can go to panels on the right-hand side, add a blank panel or any of the pre-existing templates that you can see here on the right-hand side, which is a very, very helpful, especially if you do not want to reinvent the wheel and try and figure out a design. On the next to it, you'll find elements. Elements are the different kinds of things that you can drag and drop onto your canvas, if you want to put it that way. And inside in each of these elements, you will find that there's multiple things that you can add. Now, specifically to the text, you can see we've got H1, 2, 3, 4, 5 up until a paragraph. And that is going to be exactly the same for all the different kinds of elements that you have. Inside each element, you will have other elements that you would be able to drag and drop. Now, if I drag an element to the canvas, and I click on it again, you will see that there's a mini toolbar that gives you the options of additional things that you can do with it, whether it is linking it somewhere or even making use of our AI, the Magic Lab, to either create the images, or you can also go and create the content inside the Magic Lab. Now, there is a variety of other different kinds of elements that you will find on this page that is also part of our tools. For an example, a blog. If you are going to have a blog, the booking app, and that is when you've created something in one of those tools and you just drag it onto the page and it will be able to connect it immediately. Then a very important part that you need to remember is that once you start your website, at the top section of the website where it says site fonts, this is the global area where you're going to go to if you want to set your fonts for your headings and the sizes up front, so that you do not need to do that again every single time that you're going to add some text to your page. And that is a good idea, because if you look at it, the font families here could be different, especially if you are going to use a variety of different templates. Now, the templates I'm referring to is the ones that you will find under the panels area right here. So also the other part of it is when you build your website, you will see on the top part, we've got desktop, tablet, and mobile. And that is how you're going to go in between these different kinds of areas to go and manipulate those specific areas and to make sure that it is actually optimized fully. You will also find the settings part. If you click on that, it will take you to the settings of the website itself, where you will be able to set up your search engine optimization, creating the title text, your meta tags, upload a share image, all the variety of those type of things. So in this example, I'm just going to quickly delete this to give you a very good tip. If you are going to add anything into your panel, make sure not to only use one long panel. It's important to have multiple panels. I will always say that keep the information that belong together in a panel, and then always make sure that you make use of boxes. And the reason for that is with a box, you will be able to move things around on the page and not need to duplicate it or move one element at a time. A box is basically like a container that is going to keep the information or the elements all together. So if I'm going to add a title here and maybe an image, and I'm going to give you a very quick example here, you can see that I can now move this image around on the page where I want it. But if these were separated, you cannot be able, you're going to have to move one by one by one. So it is important to keep information that belongs together in a box, and you will be able to manipulate it and change it wherever you want it. This is going to help you a lot when it comes to the mobile optimization of your website. Then you will also see our do and undo buttons is right here at the top. You've got a ruler that you can use if you need to align things. It basically is really, really great. If you are making use of a ruler, you will be able to snap information to actually have the information snap into that area, and it won't go further than that. So that is a good idea. This is for the hide and unhide button. You will be able to hide elements that you do not want to use on the specific page. So for an example, if I click that, you can see that it's disappeared, but only for the desktop. If you want it to appear for mobile, you're going to have to go and remove it there as well. So just by clicking it, it will add it right back into this specific area. So when we're going to go back to this page right here for the settings, this is where you are going to adjust your page. This is the general settings of this specific home page, place where you put your keywords. Don't need to worry about your meta tag because this is all being generated by Builderall. You can upload your share image that's going to go to your social media. This is where you add your pop-ups, your header and your footer. Now, please note that if you're going to make use of the header and footer right here, this is connected to your global settings, which is right here on the left-hand side. Because with the global elements, you've got the header, the pop-up, the footer, and the GDPR. If you create it in this area and you apply it to the page here, which is under the settings, it means it will have that information right across all your pages on your website, which is saving you a lot of time. So if you need to make changes in the future, you will just go to the global elements, make the changes that you want, go back to your website and publish it again, and it will change all the different kinds of pages on your website. To make another page, you can just click on new page and you will be able to duplicate it. With a builder, you will also be able to create a blog right inside by just clicking on blog on the left hand side. This is a general overview. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in another.